Okay, turn that on. Microphone. Yeah. Okay. All I gotta do. Oh, and there's the notification, which is what everybody always waits for. All right, so we just gotta wait for YouTube Studio to get going. Mm. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians live stream. Of course, the original plan was that I go live with my guy JB Taylor, but he never got back to me. I DM'd him this morning like, "Hey, are we still doing this thing tonight? Are we still doing this thing today?" And he never got back. So I figured, hey, let him have his day of rest or whatever. He's probably still celebrating after actually watching Eduardo Rodriguez actually do really well. It's like, JB Taylor celebrates every win. Did he get crunk last night? I think he did. But what's up, Rays? What's up, Kuram? I'm excited to see a triple home run. Damn. Be nuts. But yeah, today we got the Guardians and the Diamondbacks in game 3 of this 3-game series. And it's a big day because we're getting the Major League debut of Parker Messick for the Guardians. So, oh, hang on, let me take this away. I don't need that in there. Okay. But yeah, with that being said, let's get to the starting lineups. First for the 64 and 61 Cleveland Guardians. Leading off, as always, in left field, Stephen Kwan. Batting second, third baseman, Daniel, the man of Schnee, the snowman, Daniel Schneeman at third base. Batting third, designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. Batting cleanup, first baseman, Cal Manzardo. Batting fifth in the squat, Bo Naylor. Batting sixth at shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Batting in right field, C.J. Kafis. Batting eighth at second base, Brian Rocchio. And batting ninth in center field, Angel Martinez. And as I said, on the mound for the Guardians today, making his Major League debut, is the lefty Parker Messick. And for the Arizona Diamondbacks, their lineup is as follows as I pull up Fubo so we can get this thing popping off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For the Arizona Diamondbacks, their lineup is as follows. Leading off, designated hitter Ketel Marte. Batting second at shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Hang on. Batting third in right field, Corbin Carroll. Batting cleanup in left field, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Batting fifth, third baseman Blaze Alexander. Batting sixth at second base, Eldemaro Vargas. Batting seventh at first base, Tyler Locklear, the guy who they got in the Eugenio Suarez. Thomas, and batting ninth in the squat, James McCann. On the mound for the Diamondbacks is Brandon Pfaadt. I know his name looks like fat, but it's Pfaadt. What's up, Michael? Says Stephen Kwan. What's up, though? Yeah, we are a mere moments from first pitch in the desert. After this, I believe the Guardians, I think, have an off day, and then they travel to Texas to face off against the Rangers. I think that's how that goes. Guardians, of course, lost last night 6-5 in a game where they led not once but twice. And Tanner Bybee could not hold either lead. It's pathetic. What I do like, though, is that in this lineup, there's only one batter with a sub 200 average, and it's Bo Naylor. The fact that, remember, for most of the season, Brian Rocchio had a sub 200. He's now up to 233. So that was Brandon Pfaadt. 25 starts, 12-8 record, 5.08 ERA, 133 innings, 30 walks, 108 Ks, 281 opponent average, 6.7 run support per 9, second highest in the majors, behind only Max Fried with the Yankees. So, essentially, the D-backs score runs for Brandon Pfaadt. All this talking makes me thirsty, though. All right. The defensive alignment, Gurriel, Thomas, and Carroll in the outfield. Alexander at third, Perdomo at short, Vargas at second, Tyler Locklear at first, and of course, James McCann in the squat behind home plate. Obviously, the umpires, Chad Whitson at home, Edwin Moscoso at first, Chris Guccione, the crew chief, at second, David Rackley is at third base. So here's the first pitch. Is a ball, and we're underway from Chase Field. Of course, with it being so hot in Arizona, that the roof is closed like 99% of the time. Here's the 1-0. Inside 2-0. Of course, I was live with my guy JB Taylor on his channel, Walk Off Sports Talk, for the first game of this series, where Gavin Williams was dealing and we won. Yeah, 2-0. Pitch. Liner to right, foul. Weird because when you look at Stephen Kwan, how he does things, when he pulls the ball, he gets base hits. But when he goes oppo, he doesn't get many base hits. 10 homers, 40 RBIs for Steven. The 2-1. Fouls it off opposite field. 2-2 count. Kwan, 278 average. It's crazy because once upon a time, he was batting damn near 300. But he's been dealing with that bug, like I said. 2-2. It's not an illness. It's just, it's bad luck. He'll hit a ball on the screws, and it goes nowhere. Payoff pitch to Kwan. Pitch. Shallow and... Oh, I thought he caught that. Oh, God. I thought he caught that. Holy crap. He was so close to catching that, but he didn't. Wow, I thought he caught that ball. Thomas almost made a spectacular catch, but it bounced out of off his glove. It was in the glove, and then it leaked out. Oh, my God. When he landed, it came out of the glove. Oh, that's brutal. So, leadoff base runner. And here's the Manashni. Pitch. Outside. 1-0 count. And they're showing the game on TV, so it's a base hit for Daniel the Manashni. The snowman. A snowman in Arizona. Huh. Interesting. Oh, I got an alert. What happened? Wow, it's 5 minutes ago. Okay, we're good. So, back-to-back base hits for the guards. Nobody out. Here's Jose Ramirez. He homered last night to give us the 4-2 lead, and then we blew that because that's what we do. 26 homers, 66 RBIs on the year. Here's the pitch to J Ram. Strike. Takes it for a strike. .291 average for J Ram. Here's the 0-1 from Pfaadt. Pitch. And he hits this one right at Thomas. No need to dive for that one. And there's your first out. No diving for that one. No need to make, he didn't even have to move. I got school tomorrow. Damn, Mike, really? School tomorrow. Wow. Okay. So it's Kyle Manzardo, 21 homers, 55 RBIs, 789 OPS, 235 average. Off day, are they? And they play the Astros tomorrow night. Yeah. Astros just lost again to Detroit. Feeble ass team. Weaklings. Pitch. Strike. So there's Kyle in the left-handed box. 235 average for Kyle. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Low, ball one. 1-1 pitch coming up. Why is everyone so funny? I don't know. I guess we're just all born to be freaking comedians. I guess. Showing his 1 foot. Here's the 1-1. Oh, steps off. Swan at second. Schneeman at first. I would not be shocked to see a double steal here. I would not be shocked at all. Fouls it off his foot. I would love to see us get this kid some run support, please. Have you ever been on the West Coast? No. I think the farthest west I've been is like Western Ohio. I have not gone beyond the western borders of Ohio. Now, east, I've been to Kentucky. I've been to, obviously, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland. Yeah, I've been to quite a few states. I think Virginia. I've been to Virginia for a couple days doing a school trip. In fact, most of those states I went to were on the same school trip I went to in middle school when we went to Washington, D.C. So you can essentially say I've been to, like, obviously, Virginia, Maryland. I think we went to Maryland on a pit stop during the trip. Red Sox stink. They lost to the O's. That's tough. My sister's moving for college. I'm like, God, I'm glad I'm out of school. I know, right? That's crazy, man. Time flies. See if the Guardians can get a base hit here and bring in a run. Or gap it and bring in 2. Here's the 1-2 to Kyle. Got away. Did it hit him? They're saying it hit him. Bases are loaded. We saw how this went yesterday. They teased us twice with it. I just bonked him on the foot. Just got away and it bonked him on the back foot. So bases will be loaded. And it'll be, I believe, the catcher Bo Naylor up. And here comes the pitching coach already. I'm going to go talk to him. Damn. You're in Cali? That's crazy, man. Yeah. I think the only states I've really for sure been to, besides Ohio, of course, I've been to Michigan. Technically, I used to go to Michigan every year for a NASCAR race. I've been to Michigan. I've been to Kentucky. I've been to, obviously, West Virginia. Duh. Because I'm for now. Pennsylvania, New York. No, I've never been to New York. My mom has. But I have never been to New York. Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia. You beating Dashy has got to be the funniest thing on Twitter. How do you know I'm baiting? Peach. And it's gonna be foul. Damn it. Oh. That would have been a bases clearing triple. Oh yeah, that was foul by a mile, man. Come on, just come on, Bo. Polluted. Yeah. Here's the 0-1 to Bo. Pitch. Outside. I thought that was a freaking triple. Well, I have never really been on a plane. Dashy is like Bengals will beat the Browns. He's always gonna say that. Lines are foul. I'll take a sac fly here, Bo. Take a sac fly right here. I will. Or just do what the D-backs did last night and just hit a laser beam off the fence. Watch that thing just ricochet and watch him hit like a triple here. Pitch. Grounder. This will score a run. So I'll take it. I mean, he scores a run. I will happily take the RBI ground out. And the Guardians strike first. So good job, Bo. You did something good. Yeah. Not even mad. I have been to Reno. Sick. If there was like a couple of states I really want to go to, probably like Myrtle Beach area, like North South Carolina, and Florida. And Arias tags it foul. Funny how most of the runs have been scored by like guys you wouldn't expect in this series. Kefis and Rocchio in game 1. Last night it was obviously J-Ram with the big hit. It's crazy what we've been seeing. Here's the 0-1 to Gabe. Oh, inside. 1-1 count. But good successful at bat by by Bo. I'll take it. It's an RBI. Can't argue against RBIs. Here's the 1-1. Pitch. Ball 2. So technically they didn't completely tease us this time. Couldn't do that last night though. Oh, God forbid. 2-1. Pitch. Fouls it off. Come on, Gabe. Give me a big hit here. Line it down the third base side or something, into the corner. Hit it into no man's land. All right. CJ Kefis waiting on deck. Of course, he had a home run in the first game. There's Austin Hedges and company. 2-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Fade the last. Well, I mean, they scored a run, but that's all they get. Classic. We should never expect them to score more than 1 run in that situation. It's possible rare occasion that they score in the first in general. They rarely score in the first inning these days. All right, so okay. Yeah, Fubo today is like a play and a half behind. Like during commercial and the game the first inning just ended on Fubo. So that's how far back it is. West Coast losses suck. Staying up late for nothing. And I mean, being up past midnight, watching your team do what the Guardians did last night, sucks. It really does. For basketball and baseball. Like, there's nothing that's worse than waiting all day to see your team play. Even hockey, too. But yeah, it's mainly basketball and baseball. Those ones hit the hardest. You wait all day to see your team play, and then when they finally play, they look like ass. Wait. Oh, it's freaking fake ass tweets. By the way, just before I went live, the Browns actually made a trade. They traded defensive tackle Jawan Briggs to the Jets and a pick for a 26 6-rounder. Here's Parker Messick this season with Columbus, 20 games, 5-6 record, 3.47 ERA, 98 and 2/3 innings, 42 Ks, 119 walks. Pitch is a strike. He's a big boy too. He's Chungus. Chungus. Here's Ketel Marte, 1 for 8 in the series. Here's the 0-1 from Messik. Swing and a miss. And this guy, Chungus. He'll need more. Ah, he hit. Oh, now, boy. Here's the 0-2. It's a very interesting windup. He's got a very interesting windup. Here's the 1-2 to Marte. Ball 2. He needs to reel it in here. He's pulling a Bibee. Got him on an 0-2 count. Now he's letting him back in again. 2-2. Ball 3. Okay, Parker. Come on, buddy. Reel it in. Geraldo Perdomo on deck. Off pitch. Off. So we pulled a Tanner Bibee. Okay. So I should just call this dude Parker Bibee. All right. Walks the leadoff batter. Had him 0-2. Can't put him away. Next week, Friday, Rocha Giants are going down because they have to face the O's. I'm not sure about that, but with how they've been playing, wouldn't be shocked. Oh, so all the games actually on TV. Oh yeah, the broadcast will cut off here in like a few minutes. So 1 on, nobody out. Here's Geraldo Perdomo, 4 for 8 in the series, 2 RBIs. You call him Parker Bibee. Pitch. Ball. Oh, Parker makes me sick. He pulled the Bibee. 2 strike count. Walks him. Here's the 1-1 to Perdomo. Lines it foul. Browns could keep 4 quarterbacks. I'm not sure if that'll be a wise strategy. But I guess. Ball? Dude, Parker, and he lost the ball, so runner will go to second. Oh yeah, he's giving up a run. This dude is he's all over the place. Of course, he has Bo Naylor behind the dish. Bo can't even keep a ball like in his area. 2-2 count for Perdomo. Pitch. Grounder. And it'll be a soft grounder. Gets the out. Runner goes to third. Geraldo Perdomo. Matt Parker just has to reel it in. Obviously, you can imagine he's probably juiced up, feeling the energy. Here's Corbin Carroll. 253 average. Grounder. Looks the runner back, gets the out. That was not a good at bat by Corbin. He essentially had one job: put the ball in play and broken bat dribbler to second base. And he looked back, the runner got the out, 2 down. Yeah, he sliced that bat. Damn, Corbin. Damn, Corbin. And here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The righty. Pitch. Oh, okay. Well, all right. So, back to Fubo. So, yeah, we'll just chill here and wait for Fubo to catch up. I hate how that is, It's kind of stupid. But anyways, yeah, here's the first pitch to Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Pitch. Strike. Lamar Jackson left practice early with a right hand wrist injury. Oh. 16 homers, 69 RBIs for Lourdes, the 0-1. strike. No, that's a strike, but they called it a ball. Classic. Here's the 1-1. There's the Messik family. Pitch. Fouls it off. Pitch. Went down to get that one, and he golfs it in the right field. That'll tie the game. So yeah, he is definitely Parker Bybee. Yep, I am referring to this guy as Parker Bybee from now on. Can't hold a lead. Can't put people away on 2 strikes. Yep, Parker Bybee it is. Look at his father. Oh, damn it. That's the kind of father you like to have. Gives up 1 base hit. He's like, damn it. Ah. Ready to throw a fit. Obviously, damn it isn't just a big word he'd be using. Dropping F-bombs like a damn B-52. Ah. So here's Blaze Alexander. Pitch. Ball 2. Pitch. Fouls it off. Here's the 2-2. Pitch. Here's struck him out. First major league strikeout for Parker Messick. Unfortunately, you know, they did score a run on him, but yeah, it's just 1 run. But still, that's kind of on ours. Oh, I gotta change the score. See, I'm too busy calling him Parker Bybee. I'm over here forgetting to change the score. 1-1. 1-1 game heading into the second. Oh, God, I'm not locked in right now. I gotta lock in. God. But if there's anyone you do not want to emulate, it's Tanner Bybee at this point. I mean, I wasn't expecting him to come out and, you know, no hitter. But damn. Cavs loss hurts still. Ish. Hater Parker Bybee. Why is sometimes your microphone cut off words that you speak? When I get loud, my microphone cuts out. It's weird. It's been doing that for years. Wow. Kyle Schwarber, 109 RBIs, 45 homers in his career. To be fair, yeah, like someone said on Twitter, that run scoring was on Bo because the runner got to second because of that loser. And then on the little dribbler, he went to third. Because Bo is just a bad catcher. He's a good hitter, but not a good catcher at all. The way I see it, when Cooper Engel is ready to go, it'll take him no time at all to surpass Bo. Anyways, here's CJ Kafis. First pitch is a strike. Parker Messick's dad is like sport father goals, pretty much. Pushed it to right and gets by the right fielder. Wow, Corbin Carroll got cooked And he's running for third. Kafis will get in with a leadoff triple. That is the second misplay in the outfield that I've seen from the Diamondbacks. Who's going to catch that ball being like tonight, man? Oh. Let's see. Oh, he missed it straight up. Oh, yeah, he misjudged that. Look at this. Ball just right past the glove. Leadoff triple for C.J. Kafis. Here's Brian Rocchio. 233 average, the 8-hitter. Pitch. Wow. Another misplay. That's the second one from the Diamondbacks outfield. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Liner that won't get the runner home. And that's the first out. I swear, if we don't score after the leadoff triple, here's Angel Martinez. All he has to do is get the ball in the air, and I think we got this pretty much locked down. But you know how this loser team is. They'll find a way to not score. Pitch. Fouls it off. Yeah, they'll find a way to not score here. By the way, we did score. They didn't even show him score. That's weird. They didn't even show him scoring. I thought he didn't score. Well, he did. So, yeah, it is 2-0. Or 2-1. Okay. That's weird. Good job, cameraman. He didn't even show him scoring. So, yeah, it is 2-1. So that's a good response. That leadoff triple was huge, though. And there's 2 down. They didn't even show him scoring. Huh. I thought he might have looked the runner back, but he must have scampered across afterwards. Still, good job by Rocchio. Back to the top of the order. Here's Stephen Kwan. Reached on that missed catch in center field. Ended up coming around and scoring. 1-0. And there's the soft fly out to center field again. Once again, the Carroll, and that retires the side. So again, all the Guardians get is one freaking run. But I would have been pissed if they didn't score after a leadoff triple. Akron Rubber Ducks players are watching Parker Messick's debut while preparing for tonight's game at home versus New Hampshire. Well, ain't that cool? Well, ain't that just awesome now, eh? Is Michael Dunn going to fit on the Niners roster? I don't know. I didn't even know he was on the Niners. Or Sanders was back at practice today. Stefanski said JOK, who was welcomed by his teammates after practice today, big part of the team, even though he's out all year with the neck injury. Well, he's still coming back from the neck injury. He'll probably be back next year, I'm sure. I think. You know, Chops on Twitter has a good point. Michael Hall, I guess, was doing work on the side at practice yesterday. So, them trading Jawan Briggs might have something to do with that. Maybe Hall will be ready for week 1. Which, if we get Michael Hall week 1, turn me up then. You're going to have Miles, Michael Hall, Mason Graham, the 3 M's, and then you'll have Alex Wright. First pitch is low ball 1 from Messik against Ildemaro Vargas. One home run, 4 RBIs on the year. Pitch is a ball. Okay, this guy needs to settle the heck down. He needs to lock in with his pitching. Man. Here's the 2-0. Pitch. There's a ball 3. Walking the leadoff hitter. That's actually a strike, but again, don't know crap. Duh. Pitch. There's a strike. Okay, good job, Parker. Parker. Here's the 3-1. Pitch. Got him looking for strike 2. There's Mr. Messick, the father. Definitely looks like a father that, like, would be one of those baseball sport dads that just be getting animated. Payoff pitch. He struck him out. Ooh, got him looking. Vargas was just there. He was just spectating. I don't think he swung the bat. Okay, well, no, I don't think he swung the bat at all. That's hilarious. I don't know who that is. That is like his aunt or something, but sitting behind his dad. But she was like, relax. I don't know who that was sitting behind his dad in the stands, but he was like, damn it, when he gave up the hit to score the run. And she's like, relax, it's okay. It's only 1 run. Just relax, chill. Pitch, ball. Only 1 run. Even the best pitchers give up runs. It's just don't give up a lot of them. That's all. And oh, but we score more than they do. Pitch. And here's a fly ball for Locklear. Deep left center. Martinez comes in to make the catch. 2 down. This is one thing I've noticed when it comes to NL West teams. They love deep-ass outfields. And low-key funky dimensions, too. Yep. The only park that I don't think has any funky dimensions in the NL West, or anything funky about it, is Dodger Stadium. Except for the low walls down the in the outfield. I mean, that's not really as funky about it. I mean, yeah, it's a low wall, but okay. I mean, Colorado, obviously, you got the low altitude, or the high altitude, I should say. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. Damn. The atmosphere is very thin, so the ball flies. So they got a 2-out hit, keeps the inning going. And here's James McCann, the catcher. 3 home runs, 9 RBIs on the season. 243 average, 337 on base percentage. Pitch. I think JB Taylor Loki thought, I'm going to let Crazy Dog call this game on his own so he can call Parker's debut. Maybe I think he's most likely just doing stuff. Here's the 0-1. Up high, ball 1. 1-1 count. Throw to first. Got back in time. Really need Parker to lock it in here, man. He's all over the place. He's trying to be like, an ace pitcher. He's trying to do too much. Let your pitches do its work. Pitch. Ball 2. Dude, Parker. Damn. Got to keep up the theme of walking almost every bat at your face, right? That's been a theme for this freaking staff this year. They can't stop walking dudes. I think they have like the most walks in the majors from their starters, despite the fact our starters, I think, have some of the least amount of innings in the league. Because they don't go deep in the games. Three-one pitch. Blooper right at Rocchio, and now to retire the side, so he gets out of that one. Another successful inning, and what do you know? We put up an egg, a 0 on defense. So we go to the top of the third, 2-1. Rockin' Blast. Back to the 90s, August 29th and 30th. For those who are wondering, what is that? That is a ginormous fireworks show that the Guardians put on every year. It's probably where the Dolans spend most of the money. Guardians fans always joke around talking about how the Dolans spend more money on other things besides the baseball team. Like, instead of getting solid players, they just simply go out and spend the money on other stuff like fireworks and other stuff that we don't really care about. Oh my God, now Dashy's calling himself the Scorpion of the Ohio State fan base. You know, it's so funny how, like, Dashy on Twitter is, like, portraying himself as, like, this, like, watchdog or guard dog of the fan bases that he's a part of. I'm like, you calling yourself the Scorpion of the what? One of these days, I'm expecting Dashy to show up at a Bengals game wearing a black and orange version of the Scorpion costume from what was it, the game Mortal Kombat? Yeah. So now they got Andre Knott up there talking with the Messiks. They got hats on and everything. And they got hats and everything. Okay. Here's Daniel Schneemann. Pitch. 0-1 count. Pitch. It's fouled off. Try it again. Outside. 1-2. 1-2 pitch. You know what? Nah. Here's the 1-2 coming to Schneemann. Toss it off again. Do it again. Be like Jey Uso. Let's get a J-Ram home run, please. I would love it. TJ Messick, Parker's father, getting interviewed. Pitch is fouled off again. I believe after this game, the Guardians will be heading to Texas to face the Rangers. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off again. There's Parker in the dugout, just hanging. Trying to stay composed, I guess. I can imagine he's thinking, man, this is where I really got here, huh? Damn. 2. Grounder to first. And luckily, we'll take it for the out. Grounder. Throws. Oh, he beat it out. Jose beats it out. Sorry. Tom Manzardo, who was hit by a pitch last time up. Runner on first pitch. Blooper and snagged, but he dropped it. That obviously just means Ramirez will just go back to first. That's just unlucky. Holy crap. He hit it in the right spot, on the sweet spot. And many other, I bet you 99% of the time, that ball is through for a base hit into the gap. But instead, it's just a robbery. Again. Thought it was going to be another ricochet or something. Throw to first. And you got to keep an eye on J-Ram. He can steal. I mean, he has over 30 of them things. But here's Bo Naylor. Had an RBI on the ground out earlier that got the Guardians on the board first. 0 for 5 in the series. Ciao. They are so, like, focused on J-Ram. They're even doing pitch outs. Most stolen bases, he's tied with Omar Vizquel for second, and he's way behind Kenny Lofton by about 180 something. Pitch. Grounder. Throws, and that's out number 3. So it didn't even really matter. Bottom third coming up. 2-1 Guards. Uh, so the Pirates are 36-30 at home, but 18-44 on the road. Wow. That's tough. Chase Daniel is set to join ESPN as a college football color commentator and a studio analyst. Chase Daniel. Evan Stefanski says Kenny Pickett won't play in Saturday's preseason finale. Yeah, I don't know if he can keep a quarterback that you didn't give any reps to. Joe Flacco's going to play on Saturday, though. That's what I've heard. I don't know how much the starters are going to play. I'd assume they're going to get a few runarounds, maybe 2 drives, maybe a quarter. I don't know. Got to be careful with these starters, especially knowing our luck. I guess if a starter needs some reps, they give it to him, but yeah, we'll see. So, bottom third here. Grounder right at the shortstop Arias. Throws him out. Wow, what a bang play there. Wow. Arias with the bang play, right? Man. backhands it, turns around, throws a nice bouncer right to Manzardo. Messik showing appreciation. Let's go. Hell yeah. Of course, there's Arias cheesing as always. He's not like Lindor, but to be fair, Arias has been playing a lot better since this injury. And he derps every once in a while. I say it all the time. He does derp every once in a while. But you know what? He'll have a big hit or a big play on defense. Definitely not the worst. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball to right, but it's right at the other youngster, CJ Kafis. 2 quick outs. Stephen Vogt talking to somebody in the dugout. See if we can have a quick inning out of Parker here. Oh, Brennan back. Oh, yeah, well, Brennan's there. That's right, because he's rehabbing. Pitch. Inside to Corbin Carroll. 1-0 pitch coming. Messik at 41 pitches. Pitch. It feels like he's rarely been in the stretch because of the traffic on the bases, but yeah, he's doing solid. Here's the 2-0. There's a strike. Here's the 2-1 from Parker. Pitch. Liner into center for a base hit. Once again, keeps the inning going. Jack, I'll do that later. Oh, damn. JB Taylor literally just DM'd me saying, sorry, bro, got no sleep, and I only just woke up. I figured he was sleeping. I'm like, this dude probably out on his bed, like, I'm like, man, this dude's sleeping. This dude's sleeping. Nah, that's cool. It's all right. Besides, I was gonna stream this game regardless. I always be like, because obviously, JB Taylor, he does have other things to do. He's not just a streamer, he's got a life and stuff. He's got other stuff to deal with. So he's got to have a backup plan. Here's the 1-0. Pitch. Strike to Gurriel. That sucks getting no sleep, though. I feel that. Damn, woke up at 4:30 p.m. Damn. You pull the Josh from the Sports Fury, sleeping late as hell. Ah, man. All right, here's the 1-1 to Gurriel. Carroll takes his lead, and Messik will step off. Gurriel, of course, once upon a time, a member of the Blue Jays. He was a part of the Gabriel Moreno trade. Remember that? Here's the 1-1. Ball, 2. Two-one pitch coming up. Pitch. Opted up, and that'll go out of play. Two for Gurriel, throw to first. Got back in time. That's what you got to watch out for facing a lefty. He could just look at you and then bam, throw it over there. And if you're not quick enough, he'll get you. Here's the 2-2. Pitch. Ground it foul. Line it foul. 2-2 again. Here's the 2-2. Low ball. Full count. Messik had 50 pitches. There's, I believe, the third base coach for the Diamondbacks. Payoff pitch. He struck him out. Messik amped up after that one. We go to the fourth. 2-1 Guards. All right. Arias, Kafis, and Rocchio do up. But yeah, Jack, I'll be doing that whole bongles. I'll be doing that a lot this year, I think. Well, you just did it. I know I did. His brother was part of the Cheaters Astros who had won a World Series. Who are you talking about? Kenny Pickett. Boy. WWE Clash in Paris is set to be the last PLE on Peacock. Wow. Okay, so really that means, yeah, that's tough. But then you're gonna have PLEs on ESPN now. Am I streaming our game? Yeah, of course. Come on, Tribe, you should know. I'm gonna stream. I streamed the first two. Of course, I'm gonna stream the last one. All right, so we're ready for the fourth inning here in Arizona. Guardians up 2-1. There's a look at some other Guardians fans. First pitch coming from Fat to Arias. And now there's the classic pitch. Line foul. Oh, nope. Swing and a miss. Caught me off guard there with that buffer. Piece of crap. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Outside. Fat and Messik are kind of in the same range in terms of pitches. Wow, JB Taylor says he didn't fall asleep until 10 a.m. Pitch. Fouls it off. I'm telling you, JB Taylor was out partying after the game last night. He was getting crunk. That's funny. No, he's not about that life. Here's the 1-2. Hey, rungs him up. He rings him up. That's the Guardian special, of course. Just staring at strike three. Don't try to foul it off. Yeah. That just means he wasn't looking for it. So yeah, 2-1 still. Guardians lead. Here's CJ Kafis, 1-for-1. Leadoff triple last time up. He had a leadoff triple because Carroll missed the catch in right field. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2. ESPN and WWE have announced that PLEs will debut on ESPN platforms beginning September 20th. Cool. I wonder how that's going to go. 2-0. I think what I believe is going to happen is the smaller PLEs like the non-big fours are probably going to be on ESPN itself. And then the big four are going to be on streaming. And there's a. Oh, wow. What the heck was freaking Thomas doing out there? He was going all the way to the right, then he just kind of, like the ball like scared him or something. Like he misread it. Oh, Gurriel? Oh, yeah, Yuli Gurriel, of course. How about Messik? I was like, what? But yeah, Yuli Gurriel, he's old too. He's like 40 something. I did not know he was that old. First pitch to Rocchio is a strike. RBI ground out for Rocchio. Here's the 0-1. Grounder fielded by the second baseman, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom four coming up. Yeah, okay. That's tough. I know that feeling of not being able to fall asleep. I mean, that only really happens to me when there's something coming up that I'm excited for. Yeah. All right. But of course, with this being the last week of the preseason in the NFL, expect a lot of moves to happen. Especially, I think, after these games are done. Yeah. Well, look what we just saw today. You know, Jawan Briggs traded to the Jets. I'll be right back, guys. We're back. First pitch is a swing and a miss. WrestlePalooza is the pay-per-view that is going to stream on ESPN. Okay. Well, I think I heard about that. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Yeah. Straight coming to Alexander. 0 for 1. Here's the 0-2. Pitch. Fly ball to right field. And Kafis is there to make the catch. One down. Yeah, Yuli Gurriel. I did not realize he was that old. He's like in his 40s now. Dog's barking out there, and I think one of my other dogs are like, shut the hell up. Pitch. Fly ball to center field. Martinez will scamper over to make the catch. And once again, a quick 2 outs. His dad's looking at his phone. He must be getting mentioned on Facebook and stuff. People texting him like crazy, I bet. Like, hey man, we saw your reaction. You're a freaking psychopath. Wouldn't be surprised if he has a Twitter. He's just looking through his mentions, searching his name. Or Messik's dad. And here's Locklear. First pitch strike. There's his father looking on. 0-1. Strike. 13 of 16 first pitch strikes. 3 Ks, 3 2/3 innings. 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk. 0-2. Okay, ball. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. There you go. Quick inning for the Guardians. And we will come back for the 5th. Up 2-1. All right, guys, I'll be right back again. Back. 1-1 count for Martinez. Outside 2-1 from Fott, who's at 58 pitches. Two one. Bloops it into the gap in left. And there's a base hit. That's what you do, man. You just plug it right in the gap there between second and third. Flashback. Oh, I see. August 20th, 2017. Was that Fott's debut or something? No, who was that? Oh, is that Jimenez? Must be Jimenez. I think he's in the booth tonight with Matt Underwood. Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I forgot. I think that was him. He was in the Twins later in his career. Here's the 1-0. Pitch. Up high. 2-0. All right, just want to make sure my volume is still working. Palooza was an old, I know it's old ECW. Yeah, it's Jimenez. Yeah, of course. Here's the 2-0 pitch. The most confusing thing ever would have if they would have had Chris Jimenez and Andres Jimenez on the same team. Well, yeah, that's definitely Jimenez, of course. More facial hair and everything, and now you look at him, there's not really much there. One and throw to first. Got back in time. Martinez has kind of been bouncing around from like batting 2-hole, mainly against lefties, to batting like lower lineup against righties, it seems like. Here's Steven Kwan, 2 for 10 in the series. One of those hits was today, the leadoff hit. 2-1. Pitch. And Kwan to left center, but again to freaking Thomas. Yo, Steven, you didn't have to hit every ball to Alec Thomas. Okay? Every ball he hits goes to him. Even the one that he didn't catch. Like, hit it everywhere but there. God. And it seems like he's trying to hit the ball in the air a lot more. You know? Here's the 1-0 pitch. Coming to the man of Schnee. Oh, inside. Oh, ball got away. And Martinez will. Yep, he went to second. They didn't even bother showing him. I only knew he went to second because of the score bug. Ball went inside. Oh, yeah. Schneemann almost got doinked on the knee. That would have hurt. Kind of twisted in there. Do a little dance. Do a little dance on him. Do the twist. 2-0 to Schneemann. Swing and a miss. That was a 3-0 pitch. Why are you swinging, fool? Swing. Why are you swinging at that, fool? It's a 3-0 pitch. You wouldn't have gone anywhere with that one anyway. Now McCann's talking to Fott. Runner on second. One down here in the 5th. Two one. From Fott. Again, trying to go inside and keeps coming up empty. You know, if this dude would just not swing at the inside stuff, he'd be good. Pitch. Stares at that one. Full count for Schneemann. Fott. This is the 69th pitch. Nice of the afternoon. Pitch. You should have went all the way with that one, man. Why you want to with that one, but you're swinging at the garbage inside. You're backwards, bro. You're backwards. Oh my God. And they're going to intentionally walk J-Ram. Can't say I blame him, but he hasn't really been having the best series. They're horrified of him. They just want to do with Kyle. Like, J-Ram's not even really killing anything this series. He hasn't been killing the ball really like he normally would. He's been kind of off this series. But okay. It's the first pitch to Kyle. Checks the runner. Pitch. No, it's a ball. Ooh. One 0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Injury for freaking Tillman. Not serious. Literally. Here's the 1-1. Chopper stays fair, and that's out number 3. So they get a couple base runners, but once, as always, they cannot do anything with it. Still 2-1. Bottom 5 coming up. All right, guys, I'll be right back again. I know I keep leaving, but I got stuff I got to take care of. All right, guys. So, oh, that was a messed up play. Lead off base hit. Yeah, Kyle, what were you doing, dude? You should have went to first base immediately. Let the pitcher take care of the ball. That ball was hit. Yeah, I don't know why Kyle's not making a break for the base. Kyle, you got to make a break for the base, man. I mean, unless the ball's hit practically at your feet, you make a break for the base. You don't be trying to. I don't know. Here's the pitch, and he tries to bunt. It's a strike to McCann. 0 for 1. McCann lined out last time up, 1 for 5 in the series. Messik had 61 pitches. Pitch. Outside. Cena will face the wrestler he hasn't faced in more than a decade at WrestlePalooza. I'm sure. 1-1. Probably Lesnar. Hits it to the left. That's a gapper. And he's humbling. He's coming home. He's out. Ah, what a throw again, man. What a throw going home. And he gets him. What the heck was Martinez doing out there in center field? They showed him make the, get the ball, and then he tumbles, and then, let's see here. So he gets the ball, stumbles, falls back up, throws it in, gets it to Arias, who fires a missile, and they still get the runner. Holy crap. What the heck was all that about? Wow. Wow. So runner on second. Here's Marte. 0 for 1. Ball. 1-1. Wow. What a throw from Marius. Here's a 1-1. To right field, and this game could be tied. Nope, they're going to hold him at third. Smart idea. First and third, 1 out. All because Kyle just couldn't go to first, but instead he had to try to make a break on the ball. Kyle goes to first, they probably get him out. And there was no runner on third right now. Well, I guess technically the runner that scored wouldn't have even been on base. Here's Perdomo 0 for 2. Pitch. Sucks because this loser defense is failing him big time right now. Runner scored 29 of 38 times. Runner on third and less than 2 outs. A double play would be huge here. We can't trust these losers to turn double plays these days. It's a rarity. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it all. Nope, nope. There's a foul tip. And here's the 1-1 coming to Perdomo. Pinch. Chopper. Arias. Out and double play. Nice stretch from Manzardo. Man, I'll tell you what. Let's see. Are they going to look at it? Lavello's looking back and forth, back and forth. Nope. They're not going to look. So gets out of that jam. Thanks to Gabe. Young Fatty says D-backs win 5-4. No. No. Top 6 coming up. Motivian says count. Going to location in Pacers basketball court. Yeah. Yeah. I do like how the WWE is essentially bringing back vintage old pay-per-view names. I mean, even for NXT. Look at the NXT, pay-per-view names that they've had, or PLE names. Workouts that deal with. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay. All right. So it'll be Bo Naylor, Arias, and Kefas due up for the guards in the top of the 6th. Jace Laviolette. Hell yeah. Andre is hilariously bad. Oh, I love when that happens. Andre Nada is so cringe. Yeah, that was the play of the day so far. Obviously. First pitch is outside to Naylor. 0 for 2. But does look at the double play again. Takes the second and then throws a seed to first. 0-1, a 1-0. And side 2-0. Thank God for Arias. Never thought I'd really be saying that, but here we are. Pitch. 3-0. Arias is one of those guys where it's like, yeah, his bat may stink, but at least he has a good glove. 3-0. Strike? Yeah, is it? No. I didn't think he was going to try to swing on a 3-0 pitch. 2 ground outs and an RBI for Bo. 3-1. Chopper. Again, the short. Throws him out. 1 down. We shall see. I'm a fan of both teams. Oh, okay. Right then. Damn. Okay. Fat is at 77 pitches. Here's Gabriel Arias, the hero of last inning. Swing and a miss. Pitch. A Florida post-game concert. Friday, September 5th, Diamondbacks and Red Sox for any D-backs fans who are watching this. And you're like, oh, really? Yeah. Pitch. Chopper again to short. God, this is like a Alec Thomas and Perdomo showcase game. Every ball we hit goes to those guys. Everything we hit goes to those two. Pitch. Inside to Kafis. Kafis had a leadoff triple his first time up, and he scored on the Rocchio ground out. Outside. Pitch. Strike. They got an interview with Troy Lavello, who's post game, I guess. Interesting. Talking about probably about Stephen Vogt. Alrighty then. Pitch. Side. 3-1. Let's see if CJ can get on base here. Pitch. Strike. Thought is at 85 pitches. Payoff pitch. Struck him out. Oh my God. Swing the damn bat, bro. Fall off pitches. Down. Great at bat, CJ. You're freaking. Ay, 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 man. Oh, I'm just going to stare. I'm just going to stare. Is the bat stuck to your shoulder? Uh, oh, that's. All right, let's see what else is on today. I don't think there's any other baseball games, is there? I mean, it is Wednesday. You'd think there'd be maybe a baseball game or something. Obviously, MLB Network has the Guardians game, but it's blacked out for me, so That's a big no on that end. No other games or anything? No. Nope. Oh, Browns Eagles, but I already watched that. I don't want to watch that again. Get out of here. Get out of here. Shrek. You know what? I'll put on. Let's put on Shrek. Okay. Donkey. All right, here's Messik. 0-1. Up high ball to Carroll. Carroll 1 for 2 on the day. A ground out and a single for Corbin. 4 for 9 in the series. I believe he had 2 triples yesterday. 1-1 from Messik. Swing and a miss. Took a healthy hack at that one. Here's the 1-2 coming to Carroll. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Yeah, he's starting to get comfortable. Just a little bit. Look at this family. Let's go. Here's Gurriel. 1 for 2. Pitch. Toss it back. Honestly, if Messik keeps this up, I think he sticks in the rotation. RBI single and a strikeout for Gurriel. 1 for 2 on the night, or on the day, I guess, in the game. Here's the 1. Fouls it off again. Do it again. Do it again. Shrek, watch along. Let's go. Here's the 0-2. Pitch. Almost chased, but he held up. 1-2 count for Gurriel. Here's the 1-2 from Messik. Fuck him out. Yeah, I think he's starting to lock in now. Look at that chain flopping around. Here's Blaze Alexander. Pitch. To left. Quan is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Parker. We go to the 7th. Up 2-1. Let's score some more runs for Parker, eh? Oh man. But yeah, for anyone who is like really curious about upcoming streams on this channel, things are about to really pick up here in the fall. I mean, of course, I'll be doing Browns football all season long, good or bad, as you guys know. Basketball, that'll really start picking up. It'll be like kind of easy, you know, not a lot of basketball to start. I'll do the first game, probably the home opener, I believe. That'll probably be a double header, I think. I know we'll have a double header in there somewhere. Yeah. Do the Browns game, and then I'll do the Cavs game right after. Because that's the home opener. I got to do that one. I think they play the Patriots or something. And then, other than those 2 games, I'll do one every once in a while. And then once football season wraps up, then I'll go hard with the basketball. So basketball streams are mainly going to be during the week. Mainly when football is not really being played. Unless there's just like a bad Monday night matchup. You know, if it's like two bum teams on Monday night or whatever, then I'll stream basketball. Or if it's a good basketball matchup, I'll do it. But then, you know, once like February hits and the Super Bowl passes, it'll be basketball hardcore. Here's Rocchio, first pitch, swing and a miss from Fott. 1995 celebration against the Mariners, Friday, August 29th at 7:10. Well, that'll be fun. Of course. Ironically, I'm wearing the shirt in 1995. The lineup: Lofton, Vizquel, Baerga, Bell, Murray, Tomey, Ramirez, Sorrento, and there's a ball, and then Alomar. This lineup was so good. 78 pitches, 6 innings, only 6 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 6 Ks for Parker. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Would be nice to add a run or two here to give Messik a little cushion. That'd be cool. That's just me, though. 2-2 to Rocchio. Inside, full count. But yeah, this next week or so is going to be interesting in the NFL. 2 groundouts and an RBI for Rocchio. Pitch. Chopper to first. God, these guys cannot hit anything into the gap. Everything we've hit for the most part has gone to 3 people. Occasionally it'll go to Carroll, but Gurriel out there on left, like, I might as well just not even have shown up on defense. Here's Martinez, 1 for 2. The 93rd pitch from Fott. Swing and a miss. You'd have to assume this is probably Fott's last inning. A ground out and a single for Martinez, 3 for 7 in the series. Pitch. Fouls it off. They try to turn on everything. They don't pull. Suck up. Stop trying to go oppo on everything, man. Really let your power speak for itself, man. Just leave that sucker in the right field. Come on, it's not that difficult. Oh yeah, it is. 2. See, they're trying to hit everything out opposite. Sometimes it just goes off that end of the bat and it just gets pushed that way, but man. Here's the 0-2 coming to Martinez. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Now here's Stephen Kwan. I'm gonna go on a limb here and guess he's gonna fly out to Alek Thomas. If you're Alek Thomas, you're just like, oh, he's gonna hit one to me again, isn't he? Oh, he's gonna hit another one to me. Every ball he's put in play has went to him. First pitch is up high, ball 1 for Kwan. Here's the 1-0. Pitch. Liner right to second. Oh my God. Can we hit the ball in the damn gap for once? Every ball we hit right at a dude, man. Out here playing atom ball with these guys. Every ball we hit is right at these guys. But as always, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll be live this weekend for some Browns football. Yeah, last preseason game of the year. Let's get it. They're showing Parker Messick's father, who has been locked in this whole game. Bottom 7 coming up. Stretch time. Messik back out for another inning. Grounder to third. Schneeman throws, and they got him. I always get kind of when I see a ball get thrown anywhere near Manzardo these days because you don't know what he's going to do with it. All right, here's Locklear, the 7-hitter, 0 for 2. Fly ball to right, but foul. Messik's only at 80 pitches, 81 now. Not sure how long Vogt's going to ride him. Grounder, base hit. I can imagine it probably won't be too much longer. You don't want things to unravel. And they got Hunter Gaddis warming up in the pen. One out, one on. Pitch, grounder, snagged by Manzardo. Throw to second, they'll get 1. So there's 2 down. Damn, Kyle, showing that magnet glove ability. He robbed extra bases and possibly even a run with how deep that outfield is. What I love is you see, and I guess they're going to take out, they're going to take out Messik here against McCann. So his night's over after 6 2/3. I would have let him face the 9-hole guy. If Marte comes up, then you take him out. Vogt pulling him against the 9-hole guy? I mean, what are we doing here, dude? Oh, dude, I'm looking at this Columbus Clippers lineup today. Oh, it's so showtime. Khalil Watson, Travis Bazzana, of course. J-Rod, John Kenzie Noel, love him. Will Wilson, stinks. Cooper Engel, possibly the future at catcher. Dion Frias, Dom Nunez, stinky. Christian Cairo, and Austin Peterson. Solid lineup. Solid lineup. Man, what a debut from the kid, man. Yeah, Guardians fans are kind of bummed. It's like, I mean, I get it. You don't want him to face McCann, but see what he can do. Especially because he's at the top of the order coming. At least he didn't leave him in too long this time. Although it didn't even seem like Messik was really slowing down. So here's the pitch, throw to first. Thomas goes back. I think he's only at 80 pitches, too. Pitch. Fouls it off. There's Gabe. He's the reason why this game is still 2-1. Made a couple bang plays before. Here's the 1-2 to get from Gaddis. Ball 2-2. Here's the 2-2 count coming up. Pitch from Gaddis. Hits it into center. Playable for Martinez. He comes in, makes the catch. And with that, the inning is over. But also, you can officially close the book on Parker Messick's afternoon. So his final line, as I pull it up here, what was it, 6 2/3 innings? So I'm going to say, what, 7 hits? 1 run allowed? And honestly, that run shouldn't have even happened because Bo Naylor, once again, had to be stinky for 1 bad pitch. Bo Naylor's weakness is being unable to block pitches that are in the dirt. That's his Achilles heel. He can't do that. All right, so we go to the box score. Yeah, 6 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 6 Ks. I was actually calling him Parker Bybee for a while there, but that's not a Bybee stat line, that's for sure. Not at all. That's a solid ass stat line for your debut, especially with it being on the road. I mean, he's used to the Arizona area because, you know, that's where spring training is. So he's used to the environment. So Daniel Schneemann will lead off. See, he's talking to Carl Willis right now. New pitcher for the Diamondbacks. It's Juan Murillo, or Murillo. Inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Oh, I didn't even realize. Hang on. Sam's so not locked in right now. There we go. Top 8. One one to Schneemann. Outside, 2-1. Could really go for some more runs here. Longest debut since Cody Anderson went 7 2/3 in 2015. Wow. Liner, and it's base hit into right field. Wow, what do you know? You can't beyond the infield. Wow, it's insane. And best part is, it wasn't opposite field either. We actually pulled a ball for a base hit. Juan Murillo, 32 games, 0-2 record, 4.55 ERA, 29 and 2/3 innings, 16 walks, 30 Ks, 292 opponent average. Here's Jose Ramirez, 1 for 2. They intentionally walked him last time up. Infield single and an intentional walk. 3 for 9 in the series. Had a home run last night. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Outside. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. Low, 2-1. So there's Messik over there with the others. Honestly, I think he's kind of earned to stay on the rotation. What about when John Means comes back? Well, you move someone else to the pen. Maybe like Logan Allen or something. Pitch. Outside, 3-1. 3-1 pitch coming to J-Ram. Still nobody out here in the top of the 8th. Would be real nice to see us get a couple runs here. The 3-1 from Murillo. Pops it up out of play. Behind home plate. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Toward first. Schneemann got back with ease. Pops it up, as always, and that'll be out number 1. Yeah, I think we play Texas next. Let me check on Fangraphs. See what they say. So here's Cal Manzardo, 0 for 2. Hit by a pitch in the first. He's 0 for 7 in the series. He's talking about sporadic. Kyle is definitely sporadic these days. Be nice to see him get a big hit here. Pitch. Strike. Oh, 1 count. Throw it first again. Interesting hairstyle for Murillo. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it off. Top of the 8th, 2-1 Guardians. My series recap stream will be later on this evening, of course. Here's the 0-2. Inside ball 1. In fact, now that I really think about it, I think my series recap stream will be a little while after this stream ends. Right around there. It's 5:30, so I'll say by about 6:30 around there. Or so. Pitch. Outside 2-1 or 2-2. Consider it like a half hour or so after this game ends. I'll do my recap stream. 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh my God. Kyle, why are you like, can these guys freaking like just chill out with the freaking swinging at garbage? Should just dove to the ground, and this dude's swinging with all his might. Yeah, Guardians will have Slade Ciccone against Nate Eovaldi tomorrow night. Throw. Got back in time. Logan Allen and Jack Leiter. Gavin versus Merrill Kelly. Pitch. And some got away. And, yep. Schneemann takes second. The heck was that? What was Bo doing? Flailing around. Like, damn, dude. Base hit could give us another insurance run, which would definitely be awesome. But you know how these guys are. They're allergic to that these days. Pitch. RBI ground out in the first for Bo. 0 for 7 in this series. 2-0 pitch. Fouls it off. These guys just got to stop going oppo to just drive that sucker. Get a base hit. Base hit brings in another run. Makes it 3-1. Come on, let's make it happen. 2-1. Swing and a miss. These losers cannot hit anything. And then when they hit it, it's right at somebody. Their so-called strategy is an interesting one, to say the least. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. They go up in and out. Like they just be popping everything to third base, man. Like, damn, drive that sucker into right. Kind of like what Schneemann did. Like, oh my God, you can't get a base hit hitting in the right field. It's illegal. 2-2 count for Naylor. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Of course. Feeble. Like, do these guys even, like, open their eyes? Are they just straight up guessing? I think they are. Yeah, they're swinging like they're just guessing. Like they predetermined. They're going to swing at this pitch no matter where it is. You could throw a ball, you could roll the ball on the ground, and these guys would still swing. I gotta hold this lead for 6 more outs. See if we can get it done. Messik did his job. Still funny how the one run we scored was because Bo Naylor sucks at catcher. Like I'm saying, man, Cooper Ingle comes up. I think it could be like over a year before he officially passes Bo as our #1 catcher. The way he's playing in the minors right now, I mean, damn. But again, Bo Naylor was really good in the minors too. Got to see how Cooper does in the majors when he eventually comes up. Which we'll see though, because some people might think, could he be up for September? Doubt it. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. So here's Gaddis back out for another inning against the top of the D-backs order. Still nursing that 2-1 lead because this offense is just so inept. They can't get anybody else across. They've had a few base runners, but nothing else really ever after that. Pitch. 2. 2-0 pitch. Fly ball for Marte. Not deep enough. Martinez is there to make the catch. Just shy of the 1-inch track. 1 down. Stephen Vogt. Sure he liked what he saw out of Parker today. And there's Cade Smith warming up. No doubt he'll be coming in for the save if Gaddis can get through this inning. Because you know how a Hunter is. It's like playing roulette. You just gotta hope he doesn't suck and he can get through this inning. See, there's Albanez, Willis, and Vogt. I do like how Vogt put a good group of guys around him as coaches. Here's Geraldo Perdomo. JB Taylor really got me saying his name like that now. What the heck, man? Here's the 1-1. Outside. 2-1. I'm on my way. Catchy ass song, man. I'll tell you what. Here's the 2-1. Pitch. Grounder to second. Easy. And there's 2 down. All right. Corbin Carroll coming up. And it looks like we're going to, yep, Stephen Vogt's coming in. He's going to take him out and bring in Cade Smith for a 4-out save. Essentially, he's saying, we need this one. Guardians trying to keep pace with the rest of the American League. They were right on the Yankees' behinds, and then the Braves happened. So, you know, gotta make up ground. Errol, Gurriel, and Alexander are the next 3 up. Oh, come on, Cade. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just saw a video of Shedeur Sanders throwing a nice dime in practice. I'm thinking, yeah, he probably just tweaked his oblique a little bit. Got to be careful with those injuries. I had something like that happen at a bowling tournament once. I was literally on my way to bowling a 200 game, something that, believe it or not, I never did. I wasn't that elite of a bowler. And I was on my way to a 200 game. And then I pulled something in my side, and yeah, I ended up like a few pins short. So injury report, Jake Berger, 10-day IL with a left wrist, and Adolis Garcia, 10-day IL with left ankle. So we're not going to see Berger or Garcia in our upcoming series against the Texas Rangers. But of course, we got to face Eovaldi, and you know how he is. Pitch. Ball. $18 pitches on August 18th, 13 the night before, 5 on August 14th. Fly ball for Carroll. Playable into right. Kafis is there to make the catch, and that is it for the 8th. We go to the 9th. Up 2-1 still. Once again, I simply ask, score a couple more runs. Give us a cushion. God. You know what I'm saying? So annoying. By the way, shout out to apparently the 22 people in here watching with your boy. Little middle afternoon baseball in Arizona. One thing I have realized, when it comes to my team streams, Browns, Cavs, Guardians, guys, heck, even the freaking Blue Jackets, the people show out. They show up. Which I get. I mean, this is a Buckeye. This is, the main channel of that stuff. Those are my teams. So, of course, when I stream those teams, the people show up. Got 32 people now, eh? Ugh. So Abdul says, who do I think is going to win? Us. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, we do play them. I just looked. Yep. Yeah. Do we really have 32 people in the chat tonight watching? Holy crap on a crapper. Got 12 likes, though. Hey. Be sure, as always, to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. You know the deal. I'll be live for the rest of the season for the Guardians. Although when football season starts up, obviously the baseball streams will start to die down a bit. They're not going away. They're just going to die down a little bit. By that time, who knows where the Guardians will be? They could be still in the thick of things, or they could be completely dead in the water, or who knows. So John Curtis back out for the Diamondbacks. We saw him 2 nights ago. And Arias fakes a bunt here in the top of the 9th. 1-0 count. Pitch. Outside, 2-0. Arias 0 for 3. 16 games, 2-0, 380 ERA, 21 in the 3rd innings. 3-0. For Arias. Let's see if he actually takes the walk here. Pitch. And there's a rather high strike. Okay. It's those kind of pitches that could change the whole at bat around. Because now Arias thinks, okay, well, he ain't going to throw anything high, right? Pitch. And there's ball 4. All right. Arias was clearly calling his bluff, like he ain't going to throw another pitch in that area. He's trying to bait me. Nice try, sucker. Ha. Arias takes first base. We've had base runners. We just haven't been able to do anything with them. Here's CJ Kafis, also 1 for 3. Had a leadoff triple that led to the 2nd run of the game. Pretty dope, I mean, he got that triple because of a missed catch by Harrell. Name blank for a second. Pitch. I lagged in my brain. I was like, wait, was it Harrell? Yeah, it was. Had to make sure I got the name right. I botched the freaking name on stream with so many people watching. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 0-2 to Kafis. Up high. 1-2 count for the rookie. I'd say he's been up for just about a full month now. Honestly, he's been pretty good. Here's the 1-2. Up high, 2-2. 2-2. Haha. There's the defensive alignment, of course. I need him to hit in the gap right here. Throw to first. Arias got back with ease. Remember, you can only do that twice. Then on the third time, you better get him. Otherwise, that's a free base. 2-2 to Kafis. Swing and a miss. Foul tip. Oh my God. Arizona's going to win on a walk-off? Nah. No. Don't put that evil out there. Just told Dashy Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. He gets mad. And he's dating Squidward. Hell, elephant? Here's Brian Rocchio. To be fair, though, the whole Tom Holland argument, that is a valid argument. But a lot of people say Tobey Maguire, for sure. It's hard to say, though. They're all pretty good. Here's the 0-1. 1-1 count for Rocchio. In the midst of what we call Roke-gust. Getting ready for Roke Timber. 1-1 pitch. Eventually, pitch. Up high, 2-1. And then hopefully we see some Roke-tober. Give me a little Rocchio. 2-1. Steps off. Give me a little Aura farming. Oh my God, Crazy Dog's aura farming. Yes, I am. 2-1. Grounder. This will be double play. Yep. God, Rocchio is slow. He's not. I don't call him Slokio for nothing. And we go to the bottom of the ninth, and yeah, gotta protect a 2-1 lead. Yeah. He's like making him mad. It's pretty clear. He's even said, I think he banned you from his channel or something. I'm like, Dashy, you take everything so serious. Elephant, you should see me on Twitter. I'm always baiting that dude. I mean, I could be watching a bungle game, right? Not even thinking about him. Just saying, oh, Joe Burrow playing in a preseason game this long, he's going to get hurt, That's all they need, I'm thinking, man, this defense shows up against us, we're going to kick their ass. I'm saying stuff, talking about the game, and this bozo freaking comments on it. I talked about Joe Flacco being a starter, right? I said, oh, the Bungles are about to Flacco around and find out. Bozo freaking responds, hey, man, he's not in 12 versus the Bungles in his career. I'm like, the last time he faced the Bungles, I believe he was in Baltimore. Well, I mean, maybe the Jets or something, but like, come on. I'm gonna laugh so hard if you get cooked by a 40-year-old freaking Flacco. That would be the most embarrassing thing ever. Letting an old man in Joe Flacco cook your team. It's not even Joe Flacco that they have to worry about. It's the people around him. Our running backs are pretty good. We need to get Quinshawn back in the building, though. Eventually, I'm sure he'll be back, but... All right, here we go. Gurriel Jr. to lead off against Cade Smith, out for another inning, of course. Guardians up 2-1. See if they can get out of this. Nolan Jones in right field. Pitch, inside, ball. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch to Gurriel. And he absolutely smokes that ball to left, and this game is tied. So, yeah, this is why I have said how many innings now. Score some more freaking runs. Because now Parker Messick doesn't even get the win. Did all that good stuff, and he doesn't even get the win. Ah, Cade, of course. Middle in. Yeah, let me just throw a nice little middle in meatball right to Gurriel. Good idea, Cade. Ruined the freaking debut for Messik. He was in line for his first win. But of course, he's officially a Guardian now because he had a solid outing ruined because of a bum-ass pitcher. And it wasn't even Gaddis either. Of course. Blown save for Cade. Not the first time, and definitely won't be the last. Anyone new to the channel is wondering, wait, where's Clase at? He's probably out gambling. 1-1. Fouls it off. 1-2. Now you just gotta get it to extras. Of course. Here's the 1-2. Swing and miss. Struck him out. Well, there's your first out. Another aspect of this, the Browns want revenge for last year. I mean, the Browns could easily go out there and freaking put belt to the bungle ass like they did 2 years ago. That was ironically the last time we essentially used a Stefanski offense. Last year was the bullcrap freaking Ken Dorsey garbage offense. First pitch is a strike to Ildemaro Vargas. So let me see. It will be pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. No, 2. It'll be Martinez, Kwan, and Schneemann due up in the 9th and the 10th, if we get there. Because, of course, you know how this loser-ass team is. I start thinking ahead and look what happens. Pitch. Swing, and it foul off. Oh, I thought he struck his ass out. First battery face, freaking Gurriel ties the game. That's what I've been saying. Score more freaking runs. Fly ball to left. Kwan will come in, makes the catch. 2 down. What's up, Brandon? I'm great. How are you? Well, I mean, I was fantastic, but now I'm just great. I'd be feeling a lot better if this bozo freaking Cade Smith didn't throw a middle meatball or middle in meatball to freaking Gurriel. Don't know whose bright idea that was. Oh, well, I know. Bo Naylor. Because Bo calls the shots. Here's Pavin Smith. So we get a little Smith on Smith action. 1-0 count. Cade came in for the bottom of the 8th for Gaddis. Pitch. Ball 2. Two-0 pitch coming up for Pavin. Pitch. Ball. First pitch he freaking threw, or second pitch he threw to Gurriel. That's a strike. I don't know how you call that a ball. Classic umpire. Pitch. Strike. 3-1. I'll take a time out here. Well, yep, Parker Messick is officially a Guardian because, yeah, having a solid outing ruined by a bullpen pitcher. That's not going to take away from the debut, but damn, he was looking like he was going to get his first win. I mean, the offense has to score more than 2 freaking runs. Payoff, fly ball to left. Kwan is there to make the catch. And this, of course, should have been over, but thanks to Cade Smith, we go to the 10th. Surely the Guardians can score in the 10th, right? Run around second. It'll be Martinez, Kwan, and Schneemann duel. And you have Rocchio on second. And of course, that also sets up the Diamondbacks to have Thomas, McCann, and Marte in the 10th as well. All right. Yeah, it sucks for poor old Parker. Still had a great game. Just wish we could have gotten him the win. But the Guardians themselves need to get this win now. Nine extra inning wins, tied for most with the Angels. 6 road extra inning wins, I believe. Makes sense because, you're up to bat first. You got to set the tone. See what they do here. Rocchio on second. Here's the pitch to Martinez. Swing and a miss. I swear these losers aren't even going to move the runner. That's how feeble they are. Having Smith takes over at first base. That's how feeble these losers are. They can't even trust them to score with extras. Pitch. Swing it. Here's the 0-2 and a Martinez. Here comes a feeble strikeout. Pitch. Grounder. Foul. These losers ain't going to win this game. They're feeble. They had so many chances to add insurance runs, but no. They suck too bad. They don't have a clutch bone in their damn body. These losers don't have a clutch bone in their body at all. 0-2 to Martinez. Swing at a pitch above the letters. Oh my God, this loser just needs to stop. Just get serious. Yeah, we're not going to score here. Stephen Kwan due up now. Can't wait for this extra feeble freaking flyout because that's all they can do. Usually, the leadoff hitter sets the tone for the inning. And they're going to bring in Frank. Wasn't he one of the other guys involved in that gambling thing last year? With like 4 other players? Martinez has had like a couple big hits, but other than that, he's been mostly stinky. Stinky butt cheeks. Booty butt, booty butt, booty butt cheeks. Like, they're not even moving the runner. Felix Bautista underwent surgery to repair torn rotator cuff and torn labrum. Ugh. Expected to miss at least 12 months. So you think if that's just returning from baseball activity to baseball activity, he ain't coming back until after next year. Maybe even longer than that. I don't even know. Probably middle of next year, not next year, middle of the year after. Depends on how his rehab goes. That sucks. You know, Bautista was a straight up like force on the mound and injuries. You know, sucks. So let's see how the top of the order, see how feeble the Quan and them are here. It's the lefty, Sal Frank. Pitch to Quan. Inside, almost hit him. 15 games, he's 0-1 with a 1.72 ERA, 15 and 2/3 innings, 5 walks, 10 Ks, 207 opponent average. 3 of 8 inherited runners have scored. Pitch. Yeah, these losers, they're done for, dude. They're what are these swings? Half-assing it. Loser ass team, dude. Absolute loser ass team. Nothing more you can say. Half-ass swing. Strike 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball. Oh, look. Of course, it goes to Thomas. Every freaking thing he hit goes to Thomas. Every single ball he hit goes to him. My God, Quan, hit it anywhere but Thomas. I think he likes Alec Thomas. Actually, look. Yeah. Center fielder Alec Thomas. Oh, no, wait. No, last time before that, he grounded out to second base, who then threw to first. Okay, so Thomas, the second time up. And the first time, of course, he hit it to Thomas. Top second. Yep, Alec Thomas. First inning, hit it to Alec Thomas. I just don't understand his infatuation with Alec Thomas. So, what was that? Oh, joking around? That was weird. David Fry joking around? Okay. Oh, here's David Fry pinch hitting for Schneemann. Strike 1. Six homers, 18 RBIs on the year for David Fry. 173 average. Feeble. Inside, 1-1. This team is just so beyond feeble, man. I mean, they don't have a clutch bone in their body at this point. Once upon a time, this team was a team that would always get big hits in these situations. Fouls it off. And meanwhile, Rokier is just chilling on second base. He could probably buy lunch or something. Fouls off his foot. Oh. This whole lineup is just filled with auto outs. 1-2 pitch. High outside, 2-2. Ramirez on deck. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Yeah, thank God we put in David Fry to strike out. Yep, good idea, Stephen Vogt. Bring in David Fry just to embarrass himself again. Bottom 10 coming up, and we'll see who they have pitching. Going to end up getting walked off. Because, like I've said all game long, we needed to add more insurance runs. Didn't do that, and look what happened. First batter in the 9th inning, Cade Smith gave up a tater. That'll be Thomas, McCann, and Marte due up in the 10th, with Pavin Smith on second. I wonder what this means about third base. Because who else do they have on the bench? Just Hedges. They're going to have to get rid. They're going to have to move Jose at the third base or something. Jose is DHing. Yeah, so they moved him to third base. So that gets rid of that. And Matt Festa's in. Oh, joy. Festa going to be the one to get walked off? Most likely. All right, so we're ready for the bottom 10. Oh, yeah, here's Matt Festa. Oh. Thank God we got Matt Festa, right? Stephen Vogt's best friend. 36 pitches on August 13th, 9 on August 15th, 7 on August 16th, and 14 on August 18th. One 0 count to Thomas. Here's the 1-0. Oh, gets back. I'm expecting us to get walked off. That's why I always am when we don't score in extras. Because I can't trust our pitchers. Especially when we don't score. There's a bunt to third. Get the out at first. That moves the runner to third. I'm kind of wondering why we didn't bunt. Tito Francona emphasized bunting the winning run over. We never bunt anymore in that situation. I wonder if they're going to put yeah, here comes Del Castillo. I'm just expecting it at this point. Pitch. Hops it up. And who's coming in? And nobody makes the catch. Running run comes home, and the Diamondbacks walk off the Guardians. Yay! Well, that's kind of on everybody. I mean, your pitcher puts out a great performance, but you don't score, and then you give up the tying run, and then feeble. Aside from those 2 runs, the offense did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Feeble. Looking like we had this game in hand, and nope, they pooped down themselves. Stephen Vogt, you can tell. He'll try to hide it, but you can tell when he punts games. Yeah. You can tell when he punts games and stuff because he puts in Matt freaking Festa. If you're being serious, you don't put in that loser. So let's go through the stats here. And now they have Texas coming up tomorrow. Yeah, Stephen Vogt doesn't give a damn at this point. Honestly, I'm starting to kind of hate him now. He's as feeble as the freaking team itself. Matt Festa. But honestly, Cage shouldn't blow that freaking save. But we should score more runs. I mean, how many guys did we leave on base today? I don't even want to look, but I'm going to look anyway. The Guardians, 0 for 10 with runners in scoring position. We left 7 on base. Freaking fly is flying around now. That's lovely. But yeah, Messik, 6 and 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 6 Ks, 135 ERA. He was phenomenal. Nobody they didn't want to score for him. This team does not have a clutch bone in their body. Our better hitters, feeble. The entire series, mostly. Quan couldn't stop hitting the damn ball to freaking Alek Thomas. Every ball he hit, Alek Thomas, Alek Thomas, Alek Thomas. Even the ball that Alek didn't catch, right at him. J-Ram mostly was all right, I guess, in this series. Had the home run, but that was it. Just classic Guardians, right? Classic Guardians. It's what they do. At this point, when they're tied in extras, I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna win. We're not gonna score. That's funny though, because I could go from being super positive, let's go, man, we're gonna win, to yep, we're not scoring and we're gonna get walked off. We expect it. It's what they do. They do it all the time. You can't trust these loser pitchers to freaking get outs. And then, you need insurance runs, and they don't get it. This is what happens. Sofrink gets the win. He's 1-1 with a 1.65 ERA. Fester gets the well-deserved loss because he's a bum. I would have DFA'd his ass yesterday, but he's Stephen Vogt's best friend, so he ain't going anywhere. Yeah. 3-3, 4.87 ERA for Fester. I'm surprised they even went with Fester. I'm honestly surprised too that they didn't, put a guy on first for the double play threat. Right? But Stephen Vogt's got brainworms. Yep, it's pretty evident at this point. He's got brain mush. He's got mush for brains, brainworms, brain rot, whatever you want to say. He's got CTE or something. He's been bonked on the head too many times. Because what is this love affair with Matt Festa? Sam's so good. Sam so much. Someone in this group chat I'm in literally says he's Brian Shaw 2.0. Mm-hmm. Yep, Matt Festa is Stephen Vogt's Brian Shaw. Yeah, exactly the way it is. So yeah, Guardians are now 64 and 62, and guess what, guys? We got the Rangers coming up, as it'll be Nate Eovaldi on the mound against Slade. I think I'm just gonna take a little break from these losers for a while. I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming them. They ain't showing me anything. They gotta show me something. And show me something in this Texas series. I might stream a game. I know Gavin, I think, pitches in one of these games, so I might do his game, but I'm not streaming Slade. Sit around here and stream us getting bent over by freaking Nate Eovaldi. Because I already know what's going to happen. Nate Eovaldi's going to bend us over and put his finger up our butt. Oh, man. By the way, shout out to Austin Platt for subscribing. 19 people in the chat. You guys might see me crash out here. I knew we were cooked that 10th inning. the moment we didn't do anything with the first batter. Ruining a Parker Messick gem. Classic guards. How many other gems have we ruined this, in the last couple years? To be honest with you. Good outings by our starters get ruined by the bullpen. A tradition as old as time itself with the guards. But yeah, guys, I'm probably going to go live a little later tonight. And not going to go live 30 minutes. I'm going to just relax. Got dinner on the way, so I don't really want to be streaming when that comes. So I'll probably go live around, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. But yeah, I'll be live later tonight. Let me change the scoreboard. I guess the loss didn't go to freaking Messik. He didn't take the loss. If anyone had to lose, I'm glad it was that loser bum freaking Fester. Just take all of our losses and put them on him. Because he sucks. Because he's still here. The team would have DFA'd his ass months ago. Or weeks ago. Oh yeah, let's have Matt Fester loot our freaking pitching staff. With his derpiness. But crazy dog, you're being too hard on him. He's actually not bad. No, he freaking stinks. God. The vote goes to him every time. God forbid our starter can't go 5. Because you know who the first one out of the pen is? Matt Fester. God. Oh, well. So, I'll see you guys later tonight. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Shout out to JB Taylor and all the other Diamondbacks fans. Remember when this team was really, really good for that 2-week stretch or so? That was fun. When we were winning and winning and winning, and I guess we ran out of winning juice. I'm not really mad. I'm just disappointed. I really wanted to see Parker get that win, man. They were pitching his ass off, and this is how they were paying him. The only way this would have been a more classic Guardians debut for him would be if they didn't even score. And the sucky part is, the only runs we got were because of missed catches, pretty much. We scored a run with bases loaded in the first, and then we scored again because of a leadoff triple, which was essentially a run handed to us. That was it. These losers cannot generate runs to save their lives. Unless it's gift wrapped by the opponent. Every ball we hit, right at somebody. God, the Browns are back. I cannot believe I just said that. Maybe that's what's happening. The Browns are back, so they're taking all their positive energy out of the Guardians. It seems like that happens a lot. When it's only one of my teams playing, they do really well. But God forbid another one starts up. Then that team takes all the positive energy and the good aura, and the other team falls off a cliff. I guess if there was a team to have fall off a cliff, it'd be the Guardians. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't want to watch this freaking don't want to win losers Guardians ever again. It's one of those I hate you, I'll see you tomorrow situations. But yeah, guys, I'll see you all later tonight at some point. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Guards, I guess. And I'm out. Bye-bye. I hate this damn team. And the thing is, the saddest part is, they're not doing anything to fix it. They're just letting it literally fester. Ugh. Twister and filth. Garbage. Nasty. Ugh. Trash. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Hate this damn team. They need a DFA festa. DFA his ass. Send him to freaking some pro league in the middle of in some freaking farm in the middle of South Dakota or something. Get him out of here. He's a bum. What's up, all? Yeah, shout out to Austin, Michael, and everybody else who joined in, came in the chat. Martin, JF, Koram, of course. We got your Rangers coming up. That'll be fun. Paramjot, Chua, Elephant, Michael Yoder, OGT, Wow Game Talks, Alec Pointer, Eric, Brandon, Abdul, Jacob, J Certified, Chaps, Young Fatty. Wow, okay. Of course, Rudy, Motivian. Yep, Tribe, Daniel, Rays. Yeah, shout out to everyone who came through. Shout out to like the 30 people that were in the chat earlier. I guess there's a positive. At least Parker didn't take the loss. But he's officially the Guardian now. He got his initiation. Have a gem wasted because your bullpen freaking stinks. But yeah, guys. Bye-bye.